Hey everybody, today I'm at the range with the Accufire Omnis 30 to 120 power digital spotting scope. Yes, you heard me correctly, 120 power max magnification. But that's not the only cool feature that this thing has, so let's walk through those and then we'll set up and we'll get some shots downrange and just take a look at what this thing can do. Alright, I came into the shoot house to try to get out of some weather that's coming in. Hopefully we can get this done before all that rain and stuff gets here. But let's take an in-depth, closer look at some of the features that this Omnis comes with. So now, it is a digital spotting scope, and with that you are going to get features that you just cannot get with a standard spotting scope that's just purely optical. And one of those is going to be night use with IR illumination. So now on the top here, it has a pick rail, and that can be used to mount an IR illumination light. So it can't be seen by animals, but it will be picked up by the digital aspects of the spotting scope, meaning that you can film at night. So now that's not something I have, but I have seen a few videos of it, and it looks like it's fairly clear out to at least 300 yards. So that's a fantastic thing that you can do with this that you can't with a standard optical spotting scope. So now one of the other features that I really like with this being a shooter is that you have the option to digitally overlay a reticle on the screen. So this means that when I'm out here shooting or I'm spotting for somebody, I can set this up, I can turn on different types of reticles, all that are Accufire reticles, and I can use those to spot and call shots. So now one thing to note, those do not show up in the recorded video, which this does, which we'll look at here in a second, but you can at least lay it over the visual screen and see the impacts and call shots that way. So now another cool feature this has that's kind of more hunting related is a built-in estimated rangefinder. So what it has is it has bars that will indicate the height of an animal at a certain range. So you can select from a whole host of different animals. It will give you the size or the height of that animal in inches, and then you can zoom in your magnification and those bars will change to match the height of that animal at that distance. Alright, so now this does have the option to add a micro SD card, and that just gives you the option to take pictures and videos of your hunting, shooting, or your scouting. Alright, so even with all these cool features, really what it comes down to is how clear this thing is and how well it picks up your photos and videos downrange, because that's really all that matters in the end. So from 30 to 120 power, it does have a manual focus, which is very nice. A lot of you are used to some digital optics and things like that having automatic focus. This does have a manual focus in the front, so you can get it nice and fine-tuned. But let's start getting behind the gun. Let's take some shots downrange and really see what this thing looks like. Alright, so the rifle I've got with me today is a Savage 110 and 338 Lapua. Let's get this thing set up. Let's get some shots downrange and see what kind of damage this still we can do. Well, there we go. A very quick overview of the Accufire Omnis, but just even from that, you can get a good idea of the optical clarity, the features this thing has, the zoom and the magnification, the manual focus, just a whole host of things that you can do with this, recording, taking pictures. It's a fantastic piece of range gear, something that I've been bringing out and using for a lot of shooting, for spotting, calling shots, and then just recording and going back and reviewing after my range sessions. Fantastic piece of range gear that you should definitely look at incorporating into your kit. I'll have a link to it down in the description below this video, but definitely something you're at least going to want to go check out.